Well, welcome back to the homestead. Last time I was out here, we had just finished putting up the siding, and it's been a little while since I put a video out, but I have been out here a few evenings to finish doing the caulking on the siding. And then yesterday, my wife and I came out and we scrubbed the house down, and we put paper over all the windows and got them masked off. And this morning, my father-in-law is coming out. He's a retired painter, and he's got his airless rig, and we're going to see if we can get 2 coats of paint put on the bottom of the house today. And then if we have a better forecast next weekend, maybe I can try and get the 2 gables painted. But for today, we're just going to focus on the walls under the porch and see if we can get those done. And I'm going to go ahead now, while I'm waiting on him to get out here, and see if we can finish masking off the doorways and get everything set up and prepped. So let's go ahead and get to it and see if we can get some paint on this house today. Alright, well, it's been a day full of frustrations. This is Tuesday, and I started recording this video on Saturday. Saturday morning I came out and I got everything ready to set up and start painting, and my father-in-law showed up. We fired his spray rig up, and the motor made about 1 revolution and then locked up. So we spent some time working on that Saturday morning, and we're not able to fix it out here at the house. So we loaded it up, took it back to my house. I tore the pump apart and found some internal parts that had broken, and I couldn't get replacements for them in town on a Saturday. So I wound up going to the store and buying a new spray rig. By the time we got that spray rig back out to the land here and set up and put together and ready to go, it was probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we were pushed, but we were able to get a coat of paint, or actually 2 coats of base paint, on all 4 walls under the porch. So by the time we finished that, it was about 6 o'clock in the evening. It was starting to get dark, and it had started raining. So I couldn't do a wrap up on the video, and I said, well, I'll just come back out Monday and wrap the video up so I can get it posted. Came out Monday and realized I forgot the camera at home. So I spent Monday evening painting some of the trim around the windows, and that actually helped the color a lot. My wife and I were neither one really happy with the color under the porch because it was just a little bit too dark. It looks great up on the dormers, where the sun hits it, but under the porch it's a little darker than we like. But once we started getting some of the white trim painted, it looks a little better, and quite frankly we're just going to have to live with it until we get moved out here. Once we get the porch rails up and everything, it may lighten it up enough that we can live with it. If not, once we get moved out here, we'll just repaint it. But for now, the house is painted, and we're not changing the colors. So at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and walk you around the house and show you what it looks like up a little closer. And then I'm going to get busy and try and get a base coat on the rest of the trim on the first floor. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, well hopefully those pictures kind of give you an idea what the house looks like now. And maybe this coming weekend we'll be able to get the gables painted. But in the meantime, I got to get busy and get to putting a coat of paint on the rest of this trim. So till then, y'all keep checking back.